We are starting this new series. Hopefully you watched episode 0 and know what's coming. So let's get started. Okay, so what we're not going to do is we're not going to do like the whole dialogue. We're just going to like, I'll just give you like a couple seconds to read it. But for the most part, we're just going to skip a lot of it. Bam! I love that scene. It's so funny. Like a little spoiled brat wishing for war. And the old elderly guy telling him, no, just don't. It's not as beautiful as you think it is. Oh man, the Empire. Damn them for finding us again. So people who haven't played this game, it's a really cool story. Really amazing. Definitely recommend playing this. Alright, so we're in Fruah village and Bastion just really wants to kill everything he sees because he has blood in his eyes. And Kamorge is basically the old soldier who knows how not to lose control. Alright, so this first mission here is basically just going to be a tutorial. It's going to give you an introduction of how to play. And yeah, that's all it's going to be. So Faulkner is the bad guy. So, and, oh right, Kamorge, he also is controlled by AI. Like, he's going to be controlled by AI. So I tend to always go right here. The thing you need to remember about this game is you can be flanked, so if they get behind you and they attack you, you're going to take extra damage, and that can decide whether or not you win or lose a match. This game is pretty, slightly unforgiving for bad positioning. Alright, seeing me from the side, so I believe I don't take extra damage, but I do believe that my dodging ability is hampered just slightly. So we're just going to defend this and pick go. Boom. Oh yeah. Now I feel like I should turn that off, especially once more units start to appear, right? It gets very tedious to deal with it. Yes. You're a jester. I get it. Alright, so now that we've completely blocked off the Imperials from coming and surrounding us. Whew, look at that damage. 16. Wow. That's massive. You know what? I'm going to start reading. You fight well for an old man, but I harbor no respect for my elders. What a jerk. Wow. Trash talker. So we're going to attack. We are going to use thrust, and we're gonna help out Kamorge. And actually, I want all the experience, so I'm gonna hit what's his face here, Imperial 4. No, you know, I'm gonna hit Imperial 3. Boom! Almost got your neck. Okay, so and we got our two friends, Ione. It's just like the old saying, Reyna, where there's smoke, there's the Imperial Army. Look over there, father. 2 more Imperial ATACs. So ATAC is basically the robots they're riding right now. Think of them as Gundams if you can't grasp the idea. I will not be so quick as to assume they are affiliated with the Empire. Fear not, brave villagers. We shall save your humble homes from these heartless bastards. Man, I feel like I need to start censoring this game. Who are you? Do you fight for the Empire? It doesn't matter at this point what you choose here. It's not going to affect the branching storyline that will happen. How are we to know that you're not mercenaries hired by the Empire? Mercenaries, we fight for the glory of the Avalon Principality, my friend, not for filthy lucre. And do you really think the Empire would approve the color of my ATAC? Very true. Perhaps you'll believe us after we finish these annoyances for you. Alright, so you can also attack, but you also sustain damage too. I mean, these guys aren't very strong, so it's not going to really matter, but let's just use thrust. Let's just hit them. Hit them back. Okay, so what can I do? Oh. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the battle animation. It looks cool to start with, but trust me when I say it becomes extremely annoying to deal with, because it's when you get like more than 20 ATSCs on the map, just like 20 like 2-second battle animations, it's really annoying. Let's just use Bastion. Let's keep attacking. Not that guy. He's going to take all the experience. Like Kamorge is going to take all the experience if I kill this guy. So let's keep attacking here. Let's keep moving. Big end. It's not a really big deal if battle animation's off. You'll still see them taking damage, right? We'll keep it on for like the cool battles. As you can see, they cannot hit me because I do not have long range attacks, which is fantastic. Okay, let's just keep attacking until we get through this. Oh wait, is he gonna die if Kamorge hits him once more? Because Reyna's definitely going to hit this guy. Oh man, I screwed up, didn't I? I'm not going to get the experience. I'm not, am I? Oh no, I'm not going to get the experience. Shoot. I screwed up. I screwed up so bad. I messed up. So, what I'm talking about is if you get the final hit on an enemy, what happens is you get all the experience for defeating the enemy. So, that's one way to level up. That's actually a very ideal way to level up. Beat them down with like one character, and then whatever character you want to actually have all the experience. Just have them do the final attack. So we're going to use thrust, and we're going to get the experience. And as you can see, we get 252 experience instead of the petty 100, I think, is what we got before. I honestly can't remember. So we'll do that. Yeah, okay, so that Imperial 3 is dead. Dang it. That goes my experience. Oh, and the star above Kamorge's ATSC is... Oh, no, there goes more experience. The star above Kamorge's head means he's stunned. He's going to miss a turn. Okay, so there's no way I'm getting through this now. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting experience. Might as well just finish it off. Yeah, alright. So this is really important. I'm not going to tell you anything, but let's just say the stats affect the storyline. So, oh god. Let's just put everything into... Actually, not everything. I'm going to keep it balanced out. I like agility. I've never known what this is. I honestly have never known. So we're also going to create... Oh, base increases your AC or HP. How much damage you can sustain. It's basically endurance. So we're going to try and keep Bastion at a balanced stat. So we'll leave him there. And he's going to get hit from the back because that's just how it goes. Avoid. Dodged it. Fantastic. Now, if this guy somehow survives, which I highly doubt it, we're going to get an extra 252 experience. Yep, he's dead. Totally dead. Thanks, Kamorge, you experience thief. I call kill steal. Victory is ours, father. As you can tell, I'm reading because I got bored just watching them. All the text popping up on the screen. Reyna, those savages had no need to destroy this house. Oh, sorry, I read it with too much pep. Hello, my name is Ione. If you actually know how to pronounce this person's name, please tell me because I've always said Ione. I am a member of the Avalon Defense Corps, and I am Reyna. It is a pleasure to meet such skilled fighters. The Avalon Defense Corps? Aren't you allies of the Fruah Kingdom? Yes, our combined forces have been battling the Empire for ages. It is my pleasure to meet such beautiful soldiers as used to. Pardon me? Reyna and I had been tracking these Imperials for several days. What? Wait, it just blew by me for a second. He's sweet-talking them. And when we saw a pillar of black smoke on the horizon, we knew that they were the cause of it. We are most grateful to both of you for your timely assistance. You're quite welcome, sir. I relish any opportunity to kick the Junaris Empire where it hurts. And that is the crotch area. I still can't believe they would attack a village of innocents. I have a question. Do either of you know a man by the name of Galvas Darid? Galvas, the corpse commander of the Fruah Kingdom? Yes. Of course we know him. We're here on his orders. He is considered a living legend by most members of the corps. I have nothing but respect for him. I'm curious, what leads you to inquire about Galvas? I must speak with him at the earliest possible opportunity of a debt which must be repaid. Galvas is quite wealthy, sir. How has he come to owe you anything? His debt is not monetary, Ione, and that is all you need to know. I would strongly disagree with you on that point. Wrong. Ione, you're prying too hard. You don't know this person. My apologies, sir. I did not seek to offend you. Good job. That's how you apologize. An old man like me is very rarely offended, Ione, but your apology is accepted nonetheless. Thank you, sir. How much time will you and your friends need to prepare before we depart? Ione, we can't take this man to see Galvas. We don't even know him. We don't know him, Reyna, but I can't talk. Reyna, but we can certainly trust him. You only need to look into his eyes to realize that. Thank you for your trust, Ione. Now I owe a debt to you as well. Father, have you forgotten about the fate of this village? What will happen when the Empire sends more soldiers here? The village will be quite safe after we depart, Bastion. And how can you be so confident of that, Father? Because you and I are the cause of this ruined Bastion. What? What do you mean, Father? I don't understand. Those soldiers said they were looking for rogues. And they found us, Bastion. They found me. What are you saying? Why is the Empire searching? Do you or do you not want to fight the Empire, Bastion? Of course I do, Father, but then cease your rambling and begin preparations for our journey. Father, wait! Why won't you at least explain what's going on? Father. Man, that is like the worst way to like make somebody trust you, or to like get somebody into a situation that they can't avoid, right? Because that's the whole reason why everything happens to Bastion, because he's never told anything. Your Highness, the Imperial Princess. I am, as always, honored simply to be in your holy presence, Sadira. This guy is such a tool, by the way. What business brings you to my chambers on this wondrous day? Dispense with your pretentiousness, Faulkner. I demand answers. Certainly, Highness, but first you must supply a question. Silence, Faulkner. The band of rogues you call soldiers are flagrantly violating the laws of the Empire. I'm told some even have deserted our armies and begun to rob the citizens they were sworn to protect. I will inform my sergeants of this terrible news at once, Sadira. Your sergeants, from what I have been told, they not only allow this behavior, but often condone it. That's why I must travel to our border zones as soon as possible. I plan to observe the despicable action of these troops myself, and to severely punish those among them who would harm my people. I only hope that you're able to guard the Imperial Palace while I'm gone. Whoa, she is a fireball. I should burn this palace to the ground, you spoiled little wench. But it would be more prudent to follow you to the border zones, just in case. Alright, the last word we received was that Galvas was stationed in Araba Castle. It's located near the border between the Empire and the Empire. I mean, it's located near the border between the Kingdom and the Empire. You'll be in danger. We can defend ourselves. Are you really certain about all this, Ione? Because I'm not. I need to remind you once again that we know nothing about this man. I understand your concern, Reyna, but we know that we can trust him. And we also know that he can hold his own on the battlefield. Most importantly, we know that his son is quite attractive. What was that? Nothing. Hehe. His sweet talking has paid off. In one line, he swooned her. I should also admit that I am very curious about Kamorge. As am I. What is this great debt Galvas once owed him? And for how long have they known each other? Ah well, that is gossip best kept for another time. The faster we make our way through the Empire, the sooner we will have the answers we want. Well yes, but it's so much fun to gossip, Ione. Alright, so we're walking on the map, which is going to be very typical. You're going to see that basically in almost every episode. Oh, perfect. Damn it. That last battle has played havoc with the controls of my ATAC. I apologize, Kamorge, but I can't continue on until I determine which systems are inoperative. Perhaps we can assist you in that regard, Ione. Of course we can. Huck, have a look and see what you can do. You got it, Bastion. Are you kidding me? This vertically challenged tyke is a mechanic? The laws against child labor are quite strict, remember? Puck is not a boy, Reyna. He's almost a man. Besides, he's the most amazing tech you'll meet. My ATSC would have fallen to pieces long ago without him. Says you. Jeez, Bastion, why don't you lay it on a little thicker? Ah, Puck, I've not embellished your raw talents one bit, and you know it. Well then, Puck, I would be honored if you chose to assist me. No problem. Let's go. You are a man of very few words, aren't you, Kamorge? Indeed. So tell me, Bastion, it seems that you move around quite a bit. Doesn't that get hard? Yes, it is difficult. I doubt there's a place on the continent where we haven't lived at some point. Well then, how did Melia come to be in your company? Both my parents were slain by soldiers of the Empire when I was very young. Kamorge had been a good friend of my family and took me in as one of his own. Oh, Malia, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to cause you any pain. Don't be silly, Reyna, and please don't apologize. After all, how could you have known? Besides, I couldn't have had a better life than the one Kamorge had given me. Geez, that was too easy. All I had to do was patch up the bipolar circuits and tweak the cortex modulator. Sounds like our little genius has finished his repair work. Thank you very much, Puck. I'll go and run a few diagnostic programs before we depart. Boy, he is good. The very best engineers in Avalon Corps don't even work that fast. I said as much earlier, remember? Yes. Oh, I forgot to ask how Puck ended up with you as well. Puck was apprenticing with one of my father's friends, who is an engineer. He's traveling with us to test what he's learned thus far in real-life situations. And I assure you, there aren't many situations we haven't been in lately. It's okay, Bastion. I really don't mind fixing your ATAC all the time. I'm starting to get the picture. It's a perfect arrangement. Father and I battle against the Empire. Puck repairs our ATACs and allows me to pull wedgies on him when the mood strikes. Amelia cooks and cleans up after us. Like I said, it's perfect. No. It would be perfect if you managed to belch out a thank you now and then to show some appreciation. I appreciate what you do, Amelia. You know that. Well, it wouldn't hurt to tell me every now and again. Sounds reasonable to me. Attention everyone, Kamorge and I have seen a battle forming in the distance. There isn't any time to waste. We must mobilize at once. Excellent. We can strike against the Empire on their own wretched turf. We must keep our wits about us as we descend into the conflict. Yes, caution is the best course of action. It may already be too late for the Empire's poor prey. If we are careless, we shall become victims as well. Heads up, let's go. Alright everyone, so this is basically where we're going to cut off the episodes, right? After all the cutscenes have done, or the cutscene, the battle, and then the final cutscene, right? We'll end off here in basically the mission begin screen, whatever it's called. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this. Vanguard Bandits is definitely a sweet game. Like, if you felt like it was very slow right now, trust me when I say the further we get, the better story gets, the better the battles get, the harder and more challenging things get, and it becomes way more exciting. So don't lose heart and think this series is actually going to be really boring. It's really not. It gets really good. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, and if you did, go ahead and like the video. If you enjoyed this video and know somebody who would enjoy it themselves, go ahead and share it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.